1, 2, 3, 4. To reduce the number of no-shows, the committee deploys a reminder process. The volunteer team will handle the reminder calls 3 days before the stand-up, making calls to everyone that RSVP'd and any committee member that volunteered to help. The communication team sends a broadcast the week before the stand-up that includes a last call email to the master email list and a don't forget post that will be posted to the main social media feeds. Finishing with a reminder email the day before the stand-up to anyone who's RSVP'd and all Democratic committee members. 1, 2, 3, 4. The night before the stand-up, the engagement team hosts a check-in meeting. Quick overview of the stand-up goals, activities, number of RSVPs received, volunteers that are helping out. Go over the roles the team members will be doing during the stand-up, the team lead, the greeter, the trainer, any other responsibilities that need to be assigned. Walk through the actual stand-up process, what needs to be set up first, what's the process going to be like when the actual volunteer activity is going on, and then, of course, the cleanup. 1, 2, 3, 4. During the meeting, it's important to review key questions and items with the team, beginning with the start time, then telling the volunteers how early they need to show up at the venue, making sure volunteers have rides and transportation to the venue, clearly define who's bringing what to the stand-up, remind all volunteers to be taking pictures, videos, and posting about the stand-up during the event. In fact, all volunteers should post about their excitement for the upcoming stand-up after the meeting ends. The events team does a supply check, making sure the team has refreshments, event kits, supporting documents, any supplies needed, and specialized supplies and equipment for specific stand-ups. 1, 2, 3, 4. The day of the stand-up, the team meets early at the venue, between an hour and a half hour before the posted start time. The team goes through the checklist, walks through the process, reviews assignments, adding any new assignments that were discovered. Sets up the venue, table, tent, chairs, and refreshments, setting up the greeting space, and deploying signs so that attendees can find the sign-in area. The final check is a group meeting to check with the supplies, answer any questions, and post to social media to remind people to come on down. 1, 2, 3, 4. The team should expect the attendees to arrive at the venue before the posted start time. As attendees arrive, volunteers greet them, welcoming them to the venue and thanking them for helping with the stand-up. Any attendee that has RSVP'd will have their name crossed off the list. Attendees that did not RSVP will have to sign in to the event. Volunteers give out event packs to each attendee and socialize while waiting for the stand-up to start. It's important to ask volunteers and attendees to post content about the stand-up as they wait. Things like action photos, individual photos, group photos, and posting a come on down invitation are always great content to appear on the site. About 5 minutes after the posted start time, the team leader pulls everyone together for a summation and thank you meeting. 1, 2, 3, 4. The team lead starts the briefing of attendees by thanking them for volunteering, doing a round-robin introduction, walking through the activities the attendees will be doing, finishing with a question and answer session, and of course, a thank you and group photo. During the activity, the team lead checks in with each attendee, seeing how they're doing, takes pictures and does videos, as well as thanking attendees. 1, 2, 3, 4. At the end of the stand-up, the committee is always wanting to leave the space better than when it arrived, so cleaning up is a part of the end of the day, as well as touching base with each attendee before they leave. Making sure that the volunteers thank the attendees, then ask for feedback on the experience, and invite the attendee to attend either the next stand-up, meeting, or to bring a friend. Ask the attendee to share their experience with their community, and please do come back. 1, 2, 3, 4. To improve the stand-up process, the team does a debrief after each stand-up. The team collects up core data such as social media interactions, number of RSVPs received, number of people that actually attended, and any media coverage. The data is included with supporting documents such as the event readout, debriefing notes, and any feedback from volunteers, stakeholders, or attendees. The core team meets to review the results and determine next steps. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. After the space is clean, the attendees have left. Collect up all the supplies, including sign-in sheets, volunteer forms, RSVP list, debriefing notes, surveys, and any signs that the committee put out. End of day, space should be cleaned. All the stuff should be picked up and packed away. Thank the entire team of volunteers, and finish off with a thank you everyone for helping us with the standout post. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. A typical debrief of a stand-up would include a review of the data, any suggestions, and a walkthrough of the actual stand-up, followed by a discussion. Did the team achieve its objective? What went well? What could have gone better? What should be removed from the process? What should be added? And what should be changed for the next event?